Welcome on back, you to Total War Warhammer 3 in the next chapter of our legendary Ikit Domination campaign, where the vampires want Castle Drakenhof back. We're going to try to keep it from them, but both Vlad and Isabella are here, so we'll see just how that goes. Let's get all of our catapults in guard mode. In fact, anything that has a gun, it needs to be in guard mode and not being a fool. A missile attack of any kind. Alright, excellent. Plan is, kill all these flyers fast. He should come flapping on over to try to take out our lord or our artillery, which will then deal with him. And then hopefully our mortars can mop up these scaly spears. The problem becomes when Vlad and Isabella show up. As I've already said, they are more than a threat. Thankfully, though, these towers are maxed here, so anything that gets hit is going to hurt. Rocks away. Blade Claw, let's not be dumb. Let's hit infantry targets, please. Howling Warp Gale. Go. Just a little bit slow with it. Troops on the walls are expendable. Orders, you need to not blow up all the guys on the walls if you can help it. Please, thank you. Come on back inside the settlement. Gutter Runners survived. It is not over yet, though. Can we get another Warp Gale? Not for 30 seconds. And here comes Vlad. That was fast. Vlad is here. Rattling guns keep tearing up everything on the wall. Beautiful. It's exactly what we want to see. Just keep throwing stuff at him. Artillery, as long as you're continuing to blow up lads that are outside the walls and not inside, you're doing good work. I see. Up to some shenanigans, eh? He's wasting time on the walls like we wanted. It's perfect. And then we need to also start getting defenses built. Hate the legendary camera so much. Alright, let's get you over. Start tearing up these Vargeists. They think they're clever. It's frankly embarrassing. Vargeists, where are you going? Going nowhere. Alright, start dropping mortars, not in the middle of our lines, please. Night Runners, move to the top. Gutter Runners, you go ahead and fall back. Across the board here, I'm about to chuck Gray into the Nether Realm. Move on, Cat. We got battles to win. Come on, Rattling Guns, keep tearing them up. Ogres, get ready. Menace below in. Cheeky. I don't know if the Warp Gale didn't cast or what happened there. He just instantly kills our Rattling Gun team. Rat Ogre's good in there. Isabella and Vlad are both now moving in. Gutter Runner, just keep moving away from him if you can. If you can help it, just stay away from him. It's the best course of action there. Keep dropping mortars in the big blobs of the troops. If we end up losing this battle, we're going to do so dealing as much damage as possible. Here he comes. There comes the Valdenhof. Rattling Guns rotate. Let's get ready. Get over here as well. Rat Ogres should be winning that fight, but let's give them a little bit of a boost. Because we need to slow the enemy lord here. You're now trapped on our walls, fools. Keep dropping the mortars in. Ah, yes, the towers. We need high-tier towers. Gutter runners move up here. Kind of a weird look, isn't it? Take down the Karen Wraiths, please. Drop these graveyard here. Vlad can... If we can knock over the walls and kill Vlad in the process, that'd be awesome. Doesn't look like you can deal damage to the walls, though, even if they're yours. That should be a Skaven strategy, is detonating your own sections of wall. That was more friendly fire than anything else. Not good at all, so they're both out of ammunition, our mortars. You've done what you can, now fall back. We've already got Karen Wraiths in the back line here. Which is an absolute nightmare.
Onwards! Quick, quick! Onwards!
Not gonna tell us how much damage we've dealt either. It's not been a bad amount. Oh no, here comes the corpse cart. No, it's not been a bad amount at all. Rattling gun, see if you can't. Not really sure he's taken so much damage. That had been friendly fire. Douse Vlad with the rounds we can. It's doing almost nothing. He heals through damage like a champion, doesn't he? Forward. These pop your abilities, slow them down. There's so much bad coming in. Kill the corpse cart. Drop a black hole. Quickly now. Oh boy. Oh, he's back in our back lines now. In range of our death globes. Ogre, get in there. Vlad's about to shut down every one of our rattling guns at the same time. Howling Warp Gale, go. Keep Vlad's attention. Rattling guns, you failed me. Well, that happens sometimes. Yeah, they're not going to do anything at all. You started shooting way too late. Why did it take you 16 hours to figure that out? That's too bad. Yeah, try to kill this corpse cart. At the very least. Alright, now back with our death globes. How are things going? You're going all the way around. What a good idea.
Bombardiers!
Come on, globes. Tear up these wraiths. That's perfect range. Awesome. Melt right through that health. Elite unit. Not on my watch. Storm Vermin, get ready. I don't want you to get killed by death globes, but the chances are good you're going to. All of you fall back. We need a higher tier tire. Quickly now. Warp fire, can you actually hit them? Nope, nope, nope. Don't worry about it then. Let's go ahead and turn. Get ready for... Maybe we can get him over here. That'd be awesome. Where's our leader? Having a terrible time. Oh! Alright, brother, we need your spells, so drop a Warp Gale, and then let's boogie. Let's boogie. Exactly. Scuttle move. Here come the cavalry, and you don't scuttle move that quickly. Artillery, sacrifice yourselves to the leader. You can do it. Our rally guns are all dead. Not to the very last, thankfully. Oh no, here comes Big Fluffy. Try to slow him down a bit. Oh no. They might beat you home. Just sneak under this way. As long as we can keep casting spells, I'm happy. Kill those raids. You know what, let's not. Let's get in position to deal with the next group. Give us the platform, please. He'll turn invisible again once he's around the corner. Well done, artillery. You held the line like champs. There's so many undead left. We killed a good deal of them. The rest is elite Vargeists. Well, that's always fun. Everyone huddled in. Why are you so close? Drag it down. Here they come. Let's not have all the storm vermin in one spot, please. Ix's triads, let's throw down the doppelgangers. Wait, they have 0 attack, right? Can you give them melee attack? Is that a well, they just get... You can! You can make it so the triads can actually deal damage. I mean, they have no weapon strength, but... That's interesting. Oh no. That's not good. Not good at all. Storm Vermin, get over here. Drop down the summon right here just to keep him busy for a moment. Oh no, charge. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Oh, we got terrified. Terrified way too quickly. Alright, triads, get in there. There's not many of you. You just kind of need to apply Weeping Blade and move on. That's all you really need to do. Beautiful. Globe these Graveguard. That should work. The flamethrowers are doing absolutely nothing. Get over here. We need you to not use those grenades. Kill the leader here. He's gotta go. Quick, use your leadership to capture that zone. Well done, globes. See, this is the best combo. Defense fails. Your fault. They're gone. Halberds, come over. We're gonna need you over here instead. Wish we could still replenish globes. I trust me, I do. He's down. Kill the Vargulf. Sharpen blades, yes. Let's go get that leadership zone back. Really good damage there. Come on, triads. Oh, with the flamethrower. Yeah, get him. Magical flamethrowers for the win. Have to hold the line, Skaven. I mean, these two are easily going to hold against Crypt Ghouls. That's half the health bar gone in one volley.
For the vermin's hide.
Flamethrowers towards the Hex Raids.
Yes. Retreat, retreat.
Oh no.
Skaven. Yes, yes.
Our best and brightest are starting to lose.
Stop the go. Die, die, die.
Detonate these. Eat. I did absolutely nothing. Skaven sacrificed just to keep morale up.
Ready, ready.
As soon as we were out of globes, it's fairly game over.
War fire thrower.
Come on, Warfire.
Agreed. Yes, yes. Our tile's yours.
If you agree, then do something.
What orders?
Torch the Black Knights.
Stab.
Torch literally anything. There we go. As long as you shoot, we're happy. Oh, the damage. That was great.
What
Globes away.
Should we run, please?
You should, but you really have nowhere to go now. Boy, they slam into the line. Keep throwing globes till you've got none. Actually, let's bring them over here to this side. Better use. Keep torching. Got lots of rats outside the walls. Oh no, come on now. They realized I was gonna give them a little bit too much damage, and the AI said, no, quick. Throw up the white flag. That's some bull. Baby back bull. Let's get out of here. Aldrich the Brave fought hard, so Yoss at least isn't coming back from the dead. Oh, I love it. Both of the Vargulfs, so our work is for naught. Yeah, he actually gets to bring back just about everything we killed that's elite. That's incredible. He immediately then attacks Zufbar. The fury with which the AI moves is insane. Well, we have to try to hold the line here too. At least they're weakened, but it's Vlad and Isabella. They by themselves will probably win this battle. We can respect this amount of fury. Again, they split the troops between two forces. It's every time, huh? Without fail. Okay, well, we don't have a lot of armor piercing in either side here. It's gonna be a bad time no matter which side we take. Let's bombard this batch as they run in. Got our runners here.
Knights runners.
All the other range, though. They're not going to be even able to touch Vlad, but we can at least use them to kill off his Crypt Horrors if they decide to advance.
Knights runners.
Huge if there. Keep two of the halberds on this side. One over here. But we can do the same thing where we just basically pull back to the very back of the settlement. With the rest of the troops, what tier are the towers? Not very good. Probably the best thing to do then, since the towers are so trash. Alright, gang, fall back.
What orders?
See if we get cheesed as hard as we did last time.
Ready, ready.
We'll have them fire a couple of volleys and then immediately start fleeing. I don't think even Plague Breath's gonna be much use up front, so let's go ahead and just keep you back in the retreat zone.
Storm vermin.
All the storm vermin don't need to be deployed to the walls, they need to be back in the final defense point.
Now, ready now.
Ready now. That built up, and this as well, that we can just upgrade it. Alright. This is not going to be fun, but let it begin. No one likes to lose fights.
Knights runners.
Night Runners kill the Crypt Horrors as soon as you're able. Get him.
Not good.
Normal infantry we can deal with. Like that none of you obeyed orders. Throw your rocks at the crypt horrors, please. There we go. They regenerate shot. Well, that's gonna be hard to work through. Keep up the damage, boys. You're gonna need to run quickly. Both of you come on back. We even kill one of the crypt horrors. Looks like the answer is no. Run. Fall back. See if we can't lock some idiots into a fight here in the middle. Change their minds a bit, or did it not? I think it's get charged, either way. We're in the middle of a bunch of them, so if you want to surround my Skaven, go for it. Problem is, they're just not dealing enough damage. Just go ahead and move over this way. They shouldn't pursue you up to the top. Nah, not gonna deal enough damage. That's fine. We'll have some more bombs for later. Storm vermin. Let's go ahead and come in and get your 2 tower up and running. Everyone is fleeing. Thankfully, speed is on our side until Isabella shows up.
What orders? My counsel, yes.
Are they being pursued by the ghosts? Alright, fair. Is it because they're gutter runners? I think that would probably make sense. Yeah, she's coming over to kill. If you could just run, that'd be awesome. Drop some minutes below in to slow. We'll keep it in case of emergency. Man, those Vargeist are quick. Just has the 1 tower in the 1 defensive zone. Which is such a bummer. Or do they get caught? Gutter runners, why didn't you keep trying to run? They're like bunched up in a weird way. Oh, that's fairly pathetic. Bad pathing strikes again. I don't know if the Vargeist are just that fast, or our Night Runners are just slower than I remember. Yeah, they're getting caught too. Just keep running through. Problem with the Vargeist is they are a glass cannon of epic proportions. I don't think our artillery is making it. And we can hope. Keep going. Even in a fight with something like along the lines of Storm Vermin, they will still come out with a lot of kills. Alright, Night Runners, we have to kind of keep them here. You're on distraction duty. Come on, man, you can do it. It's just running away. It's nice and simple. Mortis Engine, Black Coach. Everything here we can deal with in a field fight. Only I had remained prepared. Ikit Claw, feels like you're not even trying to run anymore. If you're fresh, then why are you moving so slow? Flap flap of demonic wings.
Prepare to die.
Keep the halberds ready to go
Ready.
everywhere.
Scream, Ricato Crack. Night runners.
Target the Vargeist directly.
Now, ready, now. Ready.
And try not to let it flank you.
Backwards.
I'm just gonna go kill my artillery.
Now, move. Attack charge.
We despise your gameplay style, Vlad. You're a coward.
What? At once.
They get to drop in. They're keeping the rest back here. Well, good for you. No, you need to fall back.
March, scurry, dasa. Scupper, go. Clanrat spears.
Well, I would have liked to actually use our catapults, but turns out Vargeist are so fast. 101 speed. Still, I feel like we should have been able to get our catapults back and away, but turns out no, absolutely not. Alright, that's a you to get this thing higher tier.
Clanrats.
Slings, what are you doing? There we go.
Mighty warlord, me.
He has no. Okay, does he have no spells? We just need Bless with Filth. Get them to poison this group.
Good orders.
Get back on your catapults. Those of you who can. We won a single battle, and Vlad will likely get to bring these guys back from the dead anyway. I think in our entire mass campaign, we saw one set of demons come back, even with all the maxed out stuff. They're getting their best units each time. Yeah, one set of our guys basically tore apart some spears. Down by half. The rest are moving in very slowly because they know Vlad and Isabella can solo the entire army. Comes the next group of clowns. You're not gonna be able to escape, so just drop some payload where you can.
Storm vermin.
From an advance.
Shriek.
Here come the flying demons to go after our towers. It took them so long to reposition they didn't get a. That hasn't even seemed a little bit realistic. Well, that's just the way it is. Spears aren't doing an awful job, which we like to see. Oh, here comes the Mortis engine. At least one of the Night Runner teams made it back.
Ready.
Alright, Gutter Runners, let's run on in, try to throw some rocks at Arkgeists, I guess.
Good.
One of the Halberd teams to come over. Capture the zones, made sure they captured every zone before they came after us.
Hornet one protects. What?
Those are Blood Knights. Okay, the Clanrat Spears go get involved.
Our tail's yours.
What is going on? That's not even a case of bad pathing. That's just the game trying to screw us over.
Hurry! Guide us, horned one.
Surround the Vargeists. Since throwing rocks at anyone is way too difficult.
Warlord! This way!
Blessed with filth.
Scuddy, yes!
Pull back, send in more clan rats. Storm from either or. Emmanuel, you blew up our own rats instead of hitting the enemy. What else is new?
The Vermintide! Council's command! I'm now ready. Fight! Fight!
I'm trying to slow them here in this choke point. Continuously missing the enemy is awesome.
Ready now!
You'll love to see it.
Faster, Scuddy! Now move! Strike! Strike! And break! The storm!
Choosing to attack the Vargeist means it's going to miss majority of its shots. I mean, it misses anyway.
What orders? Schizophrenic! Fight! Fight! Our tail's yours!
Just throw stuff at him.
Night runners! Sling stab! I am
Pretty much our only damage is going to be
Hornet Rat's will!
killing your own troops with poison. Love it.
Crit and attack! But what orders? Your desire!
Halberds get in there. At least we've killed the Vargeists yet again.
Yes, yes!
Will they return? Most likely.
Night runners!
We'll see them back again real soon.
Quick! Now, move! Agree, Reek!
Alright, now it's starting to land some hits. Thankfully, it looks like their spellcasters are also fairly detonate right in the middle of our guys. We can't have that. Okay, well, just a single black coach. We have nothing else.
Storm vermin! They obey! Find, seek! Stab! What?
Actively have nothing else.
Now, yours! Guide us, horned one! Our tail's yours!
George, you got to.
Retreat! Retreat!
Another completely useless fort bomb.
Aye, ready! Yes, yes!
Some more poison through the match.
Comply, agree! Ready, ready! Night runners!
The black coach is healing. Drag it down.
Here, here! Die, die, die! Yes, yes! Goodbye, attack! Skaven, yes,
They're just
yes.
pushing through our troops now. They're not even fighting.
Storm vermin. We serve!
Terrified Night Runners.
Come on!
What else is new?
Warlord!
Let down the black coach, please.
Night runners!
Everyone with a missile, focus fire it.
What orders? Guide us, old one!
And pushing through our line as opposed to attacking. That's supposed to get a lot of your troops killed, but in their case, it's working out.
Yes, yes, yes! Shriek! Shriek! Murder! Kill!
Here comes the Mortis engine, which means the end for everyone. What? No. How do we misclick so bad we downgraded the tower?
All die!
We are a special kind of dumb wizard.
Yes, yes! Warlord!
Poison. Everyone here needs poison attacks. Warlord also, go run.
Will.
You can do more good over here.
Comply, agree!
Be careful about how much we get that into friendlies.
For the vermin tide. The storm vermin.
Try to focus the Crypt Horrors, or better yet, the Blood Knights.
Yes, yes, yes. Bloody whistlers. Die, die, die. For the vermin.
Lots of terrified troops.
Good, good.
I think those Crypt Horrors will stick around for longer, or our troops will stick around for long there. Brand new Menace Blow. Yeah, let's just speed things up. This is gonna be a absolutely devastating loss here. Man. Aggressive Crisis. Alright, we of course lose. Let's see if I was right. They get to bring back 1 and the Black Coach. That is sheerly ridiculous. Your faction went from being dead to now you have all your upgrades and you can bring troops back from nothing, even with no corruption. So many Bretonnians. So little time. Well, we've been here a dozen times before. Let's see if the Bretonnians get lucky this time, and maybe I don't command my troops the way I should. We'll see. Lightning cannons all the way against the back. Gazelles. Rattling guns stopping the flank. They can still go up and over the top, but we'll deal with that if they decide to. Do wheel on either angle, and then we have the engineers getting dispersed. Clan Pestilence, huh? That's the wrong clan, brother. Well, we're doing our best to resurrect them over in Lustria. It's probably not going to happen. Mute for a moment while we have a sip of coffee, and let's continue. Alright, here come those reinforcements. Could be a lot of knights, so if they have enough numbers and armor to punch through our cannons, they'll be able to get in, no problem.
Quick, fast.
What I was worried about with the ogres. Yoink, drop that down there. Make them weaker to it at the same time. Yeah, there are certainly a lot of you, and you have trebuchets, so let's not get too foolish here, especially trebuchets that have heat-seeking rounds. Maybe use some of their magic, too. And if not, we can kill some... Oh, here comes the knights. Well, they didn't get a very good charge, did they? If they would smart, or that they were smart, they'd send their peasants in, ooh, as a screen, and then have the knights smash in. But if the knights go first, so too does the battle. We clip a few of them. Trebuchets launching those long range. No thanks. Predicted too hard there, brothers. Although you need to move. Drop another menace below. All the trebuchets. That's their most dangerous target here. Hippogriffs, while healthy, are just a bit too large. That should slow them naturally. Just enough to hopefully get away. Run, brother. Send in the wolf rats. And just in time. Oh, gets hit by our own artillery. Yeah, Grail Guardians are no joke. And we're like, you get over here. away from our guns. They'll save you, no worries. Paladin's next. How tough is the lady? We'll find out. Wolf Rats. Go for the surround. Let's make sure we are able to use the Warp Gale. Warp Gale away. Let's have 2 lightning cannons shoot the knights. All 4 of you snipe Andre. He shall be hovering like a fool for a moment. Excellent. Now drop these Grail Knights. Flying Lord is doomed. These Pegasus Knights are your next target. You will keep moving. In rattling gun range. You will move up. Righteous Frenzy. Beautiful work. Not even the Knights of the Realm or the Grail Guardians can handle it. Hit with a smoke bomb so you can get in a little bit closer. A little bit more reload time. Drop in some menace below right here. You don't defend yourself. You kind of deserve to die. I can't help you. There they go. Summon in the Fox Rats behind. And your armor is gone, questing knights. It should start dropping really quickly. RPG away. You need to get back towards our line. A little bit of weakness to magic would be nice. Fox Rats go bother the Battle Pilgrims. Doomwheel, those peasant bowmen need a hug. You go deal with Miriam. Babanu. Babin never again. Back to Baysby, yes. Babanu has disappeared. Let the Doom Wheels pull away then. Now our Rattling Guns can get back to blasting. We're starting to take out armies before they even get close to the Rattling Guns, which is awesome. You knocked a hole in the spears. Let's go ahead and pull through. You take any undue damage. Send them back to their head. Are you sure about that? Reload time reduction. Go ahead and fall back. Leave you there, Death Runners. No reason to get shot by like a peasant bowman. That'd be lame. Lame way to lose our best and brightest. Roll into the life, mage, please and thank you. Do you have any more trebuchets coming in? Oh, yes, they do. Let's go ahead and stop those from working ever again. Dropping all sorts of rocks on Krelk here. Brood Horrors just don't have a lot of health. Don't have a lot of health or armor. They are an assassin. Much like the Snow Leopard. I don't think Kislev will like it if you compare them to Snow Leopards, so watch out. one point in time, there were yeomen there. We've got a few more trebuchets coming in. Hackmaster, you are struggling. Oh, he's running away. Alright, lightning cannons, here's your new target. Miriam. Murder, kill, kill. First cannon shot stuns her. The next 16 go for the kill. Hey, you're gone. Flying Knights are next. Gonna have to invest in some larger shields, boys, I can't lie. Ooh. Drops her frame rate, it hits so hard. Just utter annihilation. Nothing really even to say. Just let the Bretonians waddle into their own demise. Take that, flanked overpower anything trying to move this way, and that's just that. Bravely charging forward into cannon fire. The way you deal with the Skaven as Bretonia is you kill them before they can do this. That's the way. Otherwise, you are going to suffer. Alright, gang, it's just gonna be a one at a time itis for the rest of these foot squires. We'll catch you on the campaign map. Like I said, never mind the hundreds of minutes below rats that had to die to win this battle. We only lost 3. Chalk it up as a heroic victory. Nice. We're gonna go ahead and enslave them. More Bretonians for the mines. No, don't tell them we're putting them in the meat grinder. Okay, so 4 catapults each. It's just siege battle after siege battle. We give this one to the auto-resolve. Wait, actually, we'll auto-resolve this one. High casualties? I don't care about the settlement garrison. This warlock wants blood.
What do you offer?
Wolfric wants military access. You know what, Wolfric? I do actually know you can win the domination victory through a military alliance. So maybe eventually we go for that. Give me more money. It doesn't have to be a full military domination victory now, does it? The stanky one. Take his claw. Seize, claim it at once. Ooh, I'll take extra income. The amount of loyalty issues. Have loyalty issues, Tenno. Give us the Boom Master here. All's the pity. Yeah, we should have quite a few defeat traits here. Siege, Musion's gone. At least we took out one of the crises. The rest of them butchered us. He's got a faction out of nowhere.
Serve me.
I don't even want to talk about the lizards taking over Lustria again. We'll deal with them soon. We have to focus on killing Gorok first, and possibly bringing back Clan Pestilence. My word. Alright, Wounded, Walatl, and Ultimate Campaign Victory have no factions at war with you. That's all you have to do to win. If you wish to survive the turbulent, cutthroat world of Skaven politics, you need warriors by your side. Loyal ones at that. I guess getting peace treaty with the elves would be easier said than done, huh?
Beg time from him who would see you eviscerated.
Eltharion. How are your rivals doing? The answer is not well. Not well at all. Valkia's up there causing them all sorts of problems. Alright, well... Well, I'd rather not lose Leoness. It looks like we might. Now, remember, you go back here. Useless, we're gonna have you jump through the... Yeah, let's just sprint back to Artois.
This city, mine, mine.
Himmler can go wherever he wants. Let's try to defend Marienburg as well. I'd rather we not lose Marienburg. Warlock Master. Chop Teeth, or one that has Wayfarer. You know the answer. It's Garrett.
Master engineer.
Garrett the motorist. You recruit in a single turn, Garrett. Mortars take 4? That feels a wee bit ridiculous. Yikes, he can't get anything great. We only have the engineering building in here.
Scryer says yes.
Yeah, the breeding pit. Why do we have that still? Get rid of all of those. Growth and construction. Now we need exploitative planning for more food, obviously. We just hadn't come back to fix the province, that's the issue. Give me some death globes. Rictus, do you have death globes? You do not. You do have gutter runners with poison. We'll take those. And then Slanesh has furies. You know what? It's a ragtag group, but Garrett's defending the jewel of the Skaven Empire. Let's grab 4 of these, and then 2 Plague Claw. Or Doom Wheels is plenty. Oh, you know what? We can get him in a single turn, actually. Hang on. Where we're definitely going to be attacked. Mustachioed Richard not doing anything up here.
Chief Warlock, Ikit Claw.
Ikit Claw, did we leave you in place? I sure hope not. The Grove Shaker. It's really they attacked when a biscuit left. The absolute cowards. I'm gonna teach you a lesson or two.
Soon.
North will go ahead and resettle. Wish one didn't have to be Ikit that did this, but settled up to tier 5.
Engineer of Scryer.
We lost settlements, but our economy really didn't tank too bad, which is nice. Albeit surprising, but it is nice. Stormvermin and Death Runners come in a higher tier. Better relations with all factions will help us win. Let's get Murder Dissenters. 2 additional control across both of those two, the last 2 researches. Alright, the Ogre's failed attack. We should be able to kill the rest of these fairly easily. You better not lose anyone, that's right. Straight to the mines of those ogres. Power up. Straight to the mines of these ogres. No losses still. Alright, now we'll go ahead and we'll take the time to pass out skills for Rat Surge's group. There he is. Give you a Warp Smart and a Standard Die, a good combo. Cleansing Ruin. Actually, it's not a good combo. Warp Smart, Cleansing Ruin, and Earthing, so it doesn't explode.
Clan Chieftain.
Mental Fatitchit. Really? Alright, well, Indomitable too. And then you can auto upgrade from there.
Sorcerer, Inventor, yes,
We already
yes.
have you auto upgrading.
Monsters at my command.
They are. Let's give you a little bit more armor. Armor, missile resist, more armor. Then we ambush Death Cheater Thrud. Darn right, him and his ogres die horribly. Brought a bunch of just citizens in the fight. We lost 0. So you are all camps. Rough Gut and Fjolgub. Fjolgub.
Batteries need recharge.
Varenka Hills. It's not a great spot, but Darken, you don't necessarily have to stay in Karazakrak. You just come next to, so you can be defenders if you need to be. Yeah, and instead of warp grinders, you just need damage for your front line. Let's do 4 globes and then 2 warp fire throwers to defend the flanks. What else can we get in a single turn? Blade Claw catapults? Oh, nope. Not warp lightning, so we'll have to make do. Blade Claw catapults it is. Ubis is a coward.
Run, fleet. Lay poison.
Hold the line, Hadar. It's not gonna be easy, but you can do it. Just the overlords of Zarduk.
Master engineer.
Make you harder to hit. Grab the arcane conduit. The number of armies we're fighting. Let's go ahead and pick up lightning strike.
You watch this Pleiadiod wait.
Stankin', let's make you more fast, and then keep the troops fighting for longer.
Harness the power.
Rack's call is pretty brutal. You're also auto-upgrading. Alright, so for your details, you got no talismans. Do we have any of those? We actually don't. Brass Cleaver is better than what we previously had. And then a Trickster Shard we could use. Sure. If everyone did already have a Book of Assure.
Quick, kill things.
Oh, nope, never mind. Desolation, Blasted Expanse. We need to start defeating opponents here. Move into Drakenmore. It's a Pokemon! What on earth?
Think the side again.
What's all the armies we beat? All running away together. The nasty auto resolve.
Kill for Scryer.
Take it to tier 1. Unless it's a lowland muck. Muck is
Warlock of
garbage.
Skaven blight.
Desert Rat. We've got Brandon in our
You
way.
are no friend of the lady.
Well, let's go Brandon.
Warlock master of Scryer.
But the original version, not the new one. Yep, we'll auto-resolve this one. We've put in our work, so now we actually get to take a bit of a break.
This
Let our troops do the work for us. Necklace is back, though.
You have no power here.
Is that right? I was just about to tell you the same thing.
That will work.
The lightning strike we don't need. Let's get warp armor, magical attacks, fear repression stimuli. It's necessary.
Warlock engineer.
We have no talismans. We could give you the Trickster Shard. Find these 2 channeling staffs to get another Book of Assure. Scalm for healing. Burning Books of Corn.
Magic missile.
You want to stay away from those when you can. Armor of Fortune.
Bless with faith.
You got nothing. Give you a Mechanical Claw. We need what? No. We need an Engineer's Knapsack. You can have that. You get the Claw.
Skaven Packmaster.
Yoink. And that's it, apparently. You need more armor.
Miasma comes.
Those are facts, but you need better Wither, and let's go Trixie.
Where
When it comes to techless, there is a chance
Where's my doom racket?
that you get zapped by magic. Alright, let's take him down directly. Can that Armistead? We ambush him. We have to lose our Death Runners. Oh no, a Regiment of Renown unit. And everything else is fine besides. Eccles dead again. And then let's go to channeling stance. We can't replenish over here. 81,000 gold. You think we want another army here in Galbadraz? Let's have this one be led by a warlord. We'll just have it just be a bunch of clan rats. Just a bunch of clan rats supported by 4 Blade Claw catapults. It takes 2 turns to get clan rats, huh? Well, in that case, just catapults. Oops, all catapults. Great Galbadraz a bit more, Grunty Mingle as well. Excellent, let's find the next lord. Avoid, I was gonna say avoid Lustria like the plague, but I know exactly where Garth is. There's Inji Benki. He's got a trash army. Ambush him. I'm sorry, his trash army is gonna deal medium casualties? In what warped world? Bring 6 minutes below just in case. I know how scary these things are. He's been painted up with ash to try to blend into the jungle. We're gonna make it nice and ashen. Yeah, the feral cold ones. These will be a problem. To the field. Alright, let's do this. The jungle does play into their favor for sure. But we have this nice hill to sit up on and just annihilate them.
Guide us, Horned One.
Lightning cannons in place. Snipers right in front of them. They can use the woods as cover momentarily.
Skaven, yes, yes.
As soon as they break cover, they get ripped apart by rattling guns.
Ready, ready.
My only issue is, of course, the number of rattling guns we have.
Saints are barons.
Then we have the Doom Flayers ready to move in. On those feral cold ones when they're spawned.
Blades charged.
Let it begin. Problem with Pterodons even is they are really low armor. Really low health, and they have like 12 models, so they die, or 10 models even. They die so quickly. They need the, I don't know why they actually haven't given it to them, but they need the rot fly treatment, and the, what is it, the gyrocopters, where they have like 16 models now. 10 is just too few for a unit that doesn't do very much damage. They drop rocks, Wizard, yeah, but they gotta survive to drop the rocks in the first place, which is never happening against an actually good opponent.
Our tail's yours.
Run the cold ones over. They're really fast, and that's the problem. They get 3 summons of that, too. That's crazy.
We obey.
Pull back. All of their poor unfortunate infantry are just not making it out alive. Build the menace below and keep running. Artillery back into position. We didn't lose any of them, thankfully.
Good. Bestest.
Reload time. 600 damage is so cool. Nothing else to call it, but incredibly cool. Lizards are all trapped in one spot. They're going nowhere.
What?
Council's command.
Kill Ingy Binky. All of you just charge. Charge the red crests.
Siegfried glory.
Don't thrust it.
Quick.
More menace below here, just to keep them moving the direction we'd like. Rattling guns are starting up. They've got 2 more summons. Ah, through the woods. You run them over. Bring some plague monks. Alright, even if we lose anyone, we gotta watch. Fall back. Fall back, Warlock, fall back. Alien Stalkers learning that they are not, in fact, the kings of the jungle. Our plague monks are.
Warp lightning cannon.
Lightning cannon, let's get rid of the big beasties. One down. Sends the skinks flying. And the other one just wants to run away. Can't blame you. Snipers. Deny that wish. Although thing can move quick. Pretty sure one of our rats actually is Sir Hammerlock. Another falls. Yeah, that's what we expected. Lizards slaughtered. 98 fall in the battle. That's mostly our settlement garrison who charged into some chameleon stalkers, which is a scary time. Our cannons also got mauled by clever girls a bit. Easily the weakest of Oxyotl's armies, but we'll take the victory. Enslave those captives. And then we need to march to the Star Tower as well. Which I'm not sure if it's going to give us this victory without casualties. Oh nice, it will. We'll take it. Up to tier 5. Mine. And this time we're going to sit and allow it to build up to a tier 5 settlement as opposed to running on immediately. This seems like a good idea. Get the double army there in Ketsa. I say, like I said, we avoid them and go destroy the Altar of the Horned Rat. We'll even get back to the Skaven. He gets to flee out to water. Nothing but ancient salamanders is an interesting choice. Decisive victory. We're gonna lose more than I want, aren't we? Thankfully, no. Another tier 5 settlement. We get a tier 5 garrison. If they can make it over in March, we're in a bit of trouble. But if it's just Tarsik here, should be fine. Oh, Corn, you dog working with the lizards.
I said no.
That's dastardly. That is absolutely dastardly. Can we just disband this entire army? Goodbye. It's like we were never here. No. Oh my. I got played. Should have done it the other way around. Yeah, you disband. Let Korgux take Huolotl, and then he can be the one that ends up fighting. Bank all of this. We had it almost up to a tier 4 settlement. 100,000 gold. Nice. Well, we're going to use this to build up another army, try to take down the undead that are hiding inside of our territory, and then we crush the rest of the greenskins into Zarnagrun, and if there's no one at war with us, well, there will be, because we're fighting Oxyidol. I guess that's going to be the final hurdle. Oxyidol and the elves. Much to do, much to do. Thanks all for stopping by. If you enjoyed, please do remember to leave a like for the Light God, and a sub for the sub, though. I'll see you all in the next one.